What's good, everyone? Today we're diving into some pregnancy speculation that has the internet absolutely buzzing, and honestly, I'm here for all the detective work fans have been doing. We're talking about Grammy-winning R&B legend Brandy, and whether she might be preparing to expand her family with a very special someone. Now, before we get into it, let me just say, this story has everything. A cryptic social media post, eagle-eyed fans playing detective, romantic connections, and even a Moesha reunion moment that's adding fuel to the fire. So buckle up because we're about to break down every single clue that has people convinced Brandy might be expecting baby number 2. So here's how this whole story began. Early Monday morning, Brandy takes to social media with what seems like a pretty standard gratitude post. She's thanking God, talking about feeling joy and being used by him, and mentioning that she's working on pulling back from her infamous clapbacks, which, let's be real, we've all seen Brandy serve some serious responses over the years. But here's where it gets interesting. It wasn't the message that got everyone talking, it was the photo she attached to it. In the image, Brandy is performing live, absolutely glowing on stage, and this is where the internet detective work kicks in. Eagle-eyed fans immediately started zooming in because they noticed what appeared to be the faintest hint of a baby bump under her outfit. Now, I'm talking subtle here, this wasn't some obvious announcement photo. But you know how social media works, nothing, and I mean nothing, gets past the fans when they're in detective mode. The comments section exploded with people pointing out what they were seeing, asking questions, and basically turning into a full-scale investigation. Some fans are convinced they see a bump, others are saying it's just the way her outfit is sitting, but the speculation has officially taken off. What makes this even more intriguing is the timing of the post and the spiritual, peaceful tone of her message. She's talking about gratitude, joy, and pulling back from negativity, which honestly sounds like someone who might be in a really beautiful, transformative season of life. Now, to understand why this pregnancy speculation is hitting so hard, we need to talk about what's been happening in Brandy's love life. Enter Sir the Baptist, a fellow recording artist who has been absolutely lighting up Brandy's social media feeds lately. If you've been paying attention to either of their Instagram accounts, you've probably noticed these two sharing some seriously sweet moments. We're talking about affectionate posts, romantic captions, and the kind of chemistry that jumps off the screen even through a phone. Recently, Sir the Baptist reposted a message praising Brandy, calling her a genius, and not just in passing, but in this really thoughtful way that shows he genuinely admires her artistry and her mind. He reflected on how their mutual journey of healing through music has brought them closer together, which is honestly beautiful when you think about it. Two artists finding each other through their craft and using music as a way to heal and connect. That's the kind of love story that writes itself. But here's where it gets really romantic. Sir the Baptist said that the two of them are planning to chase each other around the world. I mean, come on. If that's not the most romantic thing you've heard this week, I don't know what is. It sounds like they're planning to support each other's careers, travel together, and just generally be each other's biggest supporters. And Brandy's response? She said she sees God in his eyes. Let that sink in for a minute. That's not just, he's cute, or, I really like him. That's, this person connects me to something spiritual and divine. That's the kind of statement that makes you believe in soulmates. So when fans see this deep, spiritual connection between them, and then notice what might be a baby bump in Brandy's latest post, their minds immediately start connecting the dots. Could this beautiful love story be leading to something even more beautiful? Just when we thought the speculation couldn't get any more intense, Brandy's former Moesha co-star Countess Vaughn decided to add her voice to the mix. And let me tell you, this comment sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Countess Vaughn chimed in under Brandy's post, congratulating her on what might be a baby on the way. She expressed genuine happiness for her friend, and coming from someone who's known Brandy for decades, who worked with her during some of the most formative years of her career, this comment carries some serious weight. Now, this could be Countess Vaughn reading the same signs that fans are reading, or it could be that she has some inside information that the rest of us don't have. Either way, when your longtime friend and co-star is congratulating you on a potential pregnancy, people are going to take notice. The Moesha connection is particularly sweet because it reminds us that Brandy has had these lasting friendships in the industry. These aren't just work relationships, these are people who've known her through different seasons of her life, who've seen her grow as an artist, as a mother, and as a person. To really understand why this potential pregnancy news is hitting so emotionally for fans, we need to look at where Brandy has been and where she is now. This isn't just celebrity gossip, this is a story about someone who has weathered some serious storms and might be entering one of the most beautiful chapters of her life. Brandy is already a proud mom to her daughter Sarai, and anyone who follows her knows how much she loves being a mother. She's never shied away from sharing that love, from posting about her daughter's achievements to talking about the joys and challenges of motherhood. But Brandy's journey hasn't always been easy. She's been incredibly open about her struggles, from the highs of Grammy-winning success to some very public personal challenges. She's dealt with depression, she's talked about feeling lost at times, and she's been honest about the work it takes to maintain mental health in the spotlight. What makes this moment so significant is that it feels like Brandy is in a completely different space now. Her recent posts have been filled with gratitude, peace, and spiritual growth. She's talking about pulling back from clapbacks, which suggests she's prioritizing her peace over engaging in drama. That's growth, and it's the kind of growth that often comes when you're preparing for something bigger. The relationship with Sir the Baptist seems to be part of this transformation. From what we can see, he's not just a romantic partner, he's someone who shares her. If she is expecting, it would represent this beautiful full-circle moment. From someone who's been through struggles and come out stronger, to someone who's found love, peace, and might be preparing to expand her family. That's the kind of story that gives people hope. Now, let's be completely transparent here, we're still firmly in speculation territory. Neither Brandy nor Sir the Baptist have made any official announcements, and that photo could be interpreted in different ways. Maybe it's just the way her outfit was sitting, maybe it's the angle of the photo, or maybe fans are seeing what they want to see. But here's what we do know, they're definitely teasing fans. The cryptic posts, the romantic messages, the spiritual references, it all feels very intentional. Whether they're building up to a pregnancy announcement or just enjoying this beautiful phase of their relationship, they're clearly comfortable with the speculation. And honestly, the speculation itself is part of what makes this story so engaging. Fans are invested in Brandy's happiness. They want to see her thriving, they want to see her in love, and they want to see her living her best life. So when they think they see signs of a pregnancy, their excitement is genuine. The fact that this speculation is happening in the context of what appears to be a really healthy, spiritual relationship makes it even more compelling. This isn't drama or controversy, this is pure joy and anticipation. If this pregnancy speculation turns out to be true, it would be significant on multiple levels. For Brandy personally, it would mark this incredible chapter of love, growth, and family expansion. For her fans, it would be a celebration of someone they've watched grow and evolve over decades. But it would also be significant in terms of representation. Brandy finding love, building a family, and doing it all while maintaining her spiritual center and artistic integrity, that's the kind of story that inspires people. It shows that it's possible to go through struggles and come out not just surviving, but thriving. For Sir the Baptist, if he's about to become a father, it would add another dimension to his artistry and his public persona. We've seen how fatherhood has influenced countless male artists, and it would be interesting to see how it might influence his music and his spiritual journey. And for both of them together, a baby would be this beautiful symbol of their connection and their shared vision for the future. They're already talking about chasing each other around the world, imagine if they're doing that as a family. So here's where we stand, the internet is convinced, the clues are there, and the speculation is at fever pitch. But ultimately, we're all just waiting for official confirmation one way or another. What I love about this story is that regardless of whether there's a baby on the way, it's clear that Brandy is in a really beautiful season of her life. She's found love, she's found peace, she's prioritizing her spiritual growth, and she's surrounded by people who genuinely care about her happiness. If there is a pregnancy announcement coming, it's going to be a moment of pure celebration. If there isn't, we're still celebrating the love, growth, and peace that Brandy has found. Either way, we'll be here watching, supporting, and cheering her on. Because that's what you do for artists who've given you decades of incredible music and who've been brave enough to share their journey with the world. So there you have it, the Brandy pregnancy speculation that has everyone talking. From cryptic social media posts to romantic declarations to supportive friends dropping hints, all signs are pointing to something beautiful happening in Brandy's life. Whether that's a baby, a deeper commitment, or just this gorgeous phase of love and growth, we're here for all of it. Brandy has always been about authenticity, vulnerability, and sharing her truth with her fans. So when she's ready to share whatever this next chapter holds, we'll be ready to celebrate with her. Until then, we'll keep watching, keep speculating, and keep sending love to Brandy and Sir the Baptist as they continue to chase each other around the world. That's all for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.